Hello people, welcome to Re-Scene. Loads of lovely football in October, so loads to re-see. Neither of the wins we have seen in the last few days have been overly convincing, but Pat, something is definitely emerging. Corners.
Yeah, well, we do work in set pieces a lot, but the short corners in particular. Remember we scored against Pals, but of course against Watford here, this absolute stormer there with a couple of other chances as well. Brilliantly, because obviously we scored against Karabakh with the short corner as well. And by the time we turn up against Everton, we're getting, the two of them from that one as well. So it's something that's not a fluke. It's something that you work on. You make sure you develop the space in various parts of the box. But don't trust me, trust Willian.
We tried this in the training session to play short, and today we did well. We played short, and then we created to score the second goal.
Two brilliant goals in the last 16 against Everton then, Pat, and the double whammy of progress while rotating, which not every manager can manage, and Conte's done it again. Almost
Perfect in many ways, but also they were tested. First half, dead easy, too easy maybe. Second half, definitely more of a test, and a lot of the players learned about each other and about themselves as well.
More on kids and more on Danny very shortly. Let's quickly check in on social media. Michy Batshuayi confirmed that everything was in good working order after he did his best Phil Babb impression. If you're too young to know what I mean, go on YouTube and Google that one. Also on social media, Zappacosta, twice he did a foul throw, foot up. Timo Bakayoko posted this. David Luiz managing to look at a combination of scruffy and smart.
See, I think it's working. Right now, I'm looking at it, he's doing the walk, oh no, it's the socks. To be honest, I'm not giving him the moustache either. It's got to work in that.
And back to the serious. Danny Drinkwater has had his first hour.
9 changes to the side that started against Watford. There's a debut for fit again Danny Drinkwater.
That's a good ball. You know that the waiting game was killing me. A lot of frustration waiting. But no, it was good to get out there and finally make my debut. My car feel good now, and the quicker I can get more involved now, the better for me.
Cesc Fabregas will come on and take his place. Good, solid first hour of football in a Chelsea shirt for Danny Drinkwater.
And Danny came to join us after that hour in the dugout for extra time at the bridge. Here's what he made of his performance.
We were on top of the game overall, and as long as we were kind of seeing it through and not conceding a goal whilst I was on the pitch, I was kind of happy.
Let's just quickly touch on Watford. Absolute mayhem, Pat, but in the midst of it, the 8,000th goal ever scored by Chelsea, and of course, Pedro. It was a screamer.
It's a stonker of a goal. It's one of those ones where you don't want to commentate and say, why didn't keeper go for that one? I'll tell you why. Because 3 keepers couldn't save that one. What a goal. It's so fitting that it was, the 8,000th goal.
Conte made his changes. My goodness, they worked. Willian, Batshuayi, and then a great cross for Azpilicueta to make it 3-2, which made this happen. Step forward, Jeremy Asare, Chelsea fan who got more than he bargained for.
I celebrated with Conte. I was in the front row. He was like, he just came over and then, and I hugged him then. Special feeling, special emotions. He always does it, which is what I love about Conte. When it was 2-1, I was like, oh dear. And then all of a sudden 2-2. All right, game on, then 3-2. Celebrate like crazy, and then he came off. So unexpected moment, Hopefully he continues that momentum, and we'll see where we go from there.
Skills, we always have them on Re-Scene, and this week they come from people who do it professionally.
What's up guys, it's your boy Wolfie from the Maverick Wolves, and today I'm joined with the one and only world champion freestyler Andrew Henderson, and we are performing at the Shed End. Andrew, give me a little taster. Got a little bag of tricks, and we're going to test how good you really are and why you are the world champion. You up for it?
I'm up for it, yeah.
Now in news this week, good news, Emma Hayes, who's been doing so well in charge of Chelsea, has a new deal, and in part celebration, she told us why she loves Chelsea.
I love Chelsea because it's the most inclusive club that I've ever worked for, that values women's football on a level I've never seen before, champions all of the female athletes here, and they're proud of us. And nothing makes me prouder than going to work every day knowing that every supporter of the club, everyone who works for the club, value what the women's programme brings and embrace us in exactly the same way that they would the men's team or the academy team.
From the ladies to the young players now, the PL2 boys, the development squad of Joe Edwards, went west again in the Checkatrade Trophy this week. They lost out at Plymouth in their first game a good few weeks ago now. They drew the match, you get a point for that because it's a group stage. They then lost the penalty shootout. It happened again at Yeovil. 1-1, Luke McCormick got the equaliser, but he missed in the shootout. 5-4, Yeovil won on penalties. They now need to win their final group game against Exeter and hope that results elsewhere go their way if they are to progress in that. Now, we also saw a slightly less exciting game live on Chelsea TV in the PL2, Pat. It was against West Ham. It finished 0-0, and it finished specifically like this. Yeah. Lots of stoppage time being played. There was then a stoppage during stoppage time. Chelsea win a free kick. Take us through this.
Do you know the word pernickety was actually made for certain individuals, and some of them are referees. And I really don't like having a go at referees, but move it back, move it back, move it back again. And you're thinking, well, look, we're 95, 96 minutes here, give us a chance. But it's okay, we'll be able to get the ball into the box. No, apparently not. There's not time to do it. What is he doing? I have absolutely no idea.
Carl Brooks, not good. Right, what's it time for now, Pat?
Oh yeah, you always get me in this. Game of Thrones.
Pretty quiet on the Loney goal front this week. Save Marco van Hinkel. 2 more to take his tally. 21 in 37 loan games for PSV. That is pretty impressive. Well done him. And while we're on the subject of youngsters, for Chelsea, boys started again at the Under-17 World Cup in India. They beat Brazil 3-1 and will play Spain in the final later today. So good luck, boys. Conor Gallagher, by the way, a 5th boy, was suspended for that semi-final, but he's been playing too. So half the side, basically, at Chelsea. Fantastic news there. So Bournemouth next, Pat. Our sort of game, really. They tend to do things that suit Chelsea.
It's going to be an open game again. It's going to be an exciting game. There's definitely going to be lots of goals in it. But it's not one you can take for granted. I mean, they will be open. I suspect they'll create a load of chances as well. I'm really not worried about it. I'm concerned that this isn't going to be a cakewalk. If we are not utterly and completely up for it, we could come a cropper in this one. I think we'll get chances. I think we will score goals. I'm concerned, but not over worried.
Well, he's the subject of our bet this week. Our betting partners, William Hill, have made the odds better for you. 13-10 for Morata to score in a Chelsea win. It's now 6-4. Get on it, because every time it was him before, it came in. We're making you money here. Bournemouth away. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Hazard round Burridge. Oh, what a goal! Shot for Willian though. He's done it! Brilliant finish. Fabregas, Pedro got it out his feet, found the top corner with a beautiful goal. Over the wall, oh, it's a stunner.